Hey guys, it's Faye from Solar Flow, and I am back with another channeled video today. So when I sat down to meditate and receive this information, I was hoping I was going to be able to channel information on another city to do an environmental energy read like I had done for New York. But as soon as I sat down, very, very clearly the words energetic reverberation started coming in. And as much as I was trying to tune it out, it was not letting up. So I surrendered and I said, okay, let's see where we're gonna go with energetic reverberations today. And this is what I got. So it's this concept of karma. And karma has been kind of misunderstood and made into easily digestible and bite-sized concept when people say it's what goes around comes around. That's not really what karma is. There's the actual idea of what karma is that every person comes into this world with our own karma that we are meant to work out and work through. The actions of this life is called Dharma. So that's a little bit more of this idea of, what we're doing in the world, but it's also not like this idea of what the actions we commit are creating this ripple effect back out into the world. So what was coming in when I was thinking about energetic reverberation was what comes around goes around, but more on an internal sense. And it has almost nothing to do with the external. So if you can imagine what a tornado looks like, it's a reverse tornado, and it's not where the energy is coming down and going up into the sky. It's the energy is coming out from the world, from the actions that we are committing, and it is spinning around like a tornado, and it's coming down into us, inside of us. And what it kind of looks like is, think of all the deeds that a person does, all of the actions that they commit. It's not creating, it does create, that's a video for another day and another time. It's not where it's creating the ripples going out into the world, but it is coming into us. And it is causing, well, if it's bad actions and it's bad deeds, it can cause an energetic soul corruption, because all of those deeds are being brought down into the person. And that's why we have an expression, rotten to the core. Because when someone is having either many lifetimes of this negative energetic reverberation and corruption, that rots the person down to their core. Many lifetimes, or even if it's many years in one lifetime of making very bad decisions, not being socially conscious, or being empathic, or just not thinking of other people, but just like having blinders on and just doing what makes sense for you and doing only what you want, and having no sense of a moral compass. So it's all of those actions. Think of it again like in that spiral tornado being brought down into a person, and then it causes a soul corruption. And the next image that came in was that it gets so densely and heavily packed down into the person that it is as lost. It is so densely packed in that they are unaware that it becomes part of their DNA and who they are. And the idea of them getting out from under it is as lost to them as, this was the next image that came in. If there's a plane crash, they look for the black box at the bottom of the ocean. And sometimes they can find it and sometimes they can't. So in an instance where they're not able to find the black box, the goodness and the humanity of that person is as lost to them as a black box that is lost at the bottom of the ocean. It becomes a soul corruption because of the energy that the person is creating with their actions. So the purpose of doing good deeds is, of course, because we want to have a sense of good, positive energy that we are bringing into the world and allowing that to be our Dharma. But it's also because it's as much for the person doing it as it is for the people around them. Because the more good deeds that we are doing and the more good energetic reverberations that we are creating, it's a lighter lifting of the energy, and therefore it allows the person to ascend more easily. Darker, denser, heavier, soul-corrupted energy, very dense, very heavy, very hard to ascend because their goodness is lost to them. Creating good energy back out into the world, lighter, freer energy, easier for us to ascend. So I hope that this gives you maybe some good things to think about. And if it resonates, I would love it if you would like this video. I would love it if you could leave a comment, any feedback that you have. And if it doesn't resonate at all, that's okay. Just take what does, and leave the rest behind. And again, I am Faye from Solar Flow, and I look forward to seeing you next time.